Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Grim Reactions. I'm Eric, and today we are watching episode 11 of season 2 of Supernatural. And I'm excited because I love the show, and I'm so glad to get to record more of it. Last episode was great. I love Gordon. He's a great bad guy, I think. Because he is like an evil version of Dean and Sam. Like, he's methodical, he's a hunter. He is like, his entire job is to be a predator, to hunt monsters. But like, he has a very, shall we say, liberal view of what constitutes a monster. Like, anything that's not 100% human according to his standards, that is a monster and needs to die. Because that's the only way he knows how to resolve issues, by killing it. And I don't know, I like him. He's a good bad guy. We also saw, like I'm sure you noticed, I missed the end part of last time I recorded. I recorded episode 9 and 10, Croatoan and Hunted, I think was the other episode title. And I missed the end of episode 9. I fixed it and added it to the reaction before I posted the reaction. But there was a conversation, shall we say. We now know what John told Dean in the hospital before John went off to offer his life to Yellow Eyes, and it was that Dean needs to save Sam or kill him. And last episode, Dean told Sam about this, which is why he's been so ruthless, or Dean has been trying to get more ruthless, so that he could kill Sam if need. If it came to that, if he needed to, he would be able to. But it failed when he couldn't kill Dwayne in the previous episode, which was that was Croatoan. That was 2 episodes ago. It's all blurring together, So I'm interested to see where this goes next, because Dean feels kind of done. Like, he knows that he either needs to save Sam, and like how, he doesn't know anything. Like, what, save him from what? We don't know that either. Save him from what and kill him? No, that's not happening. So let's not be in that situation. Let's just say screw it and go do something else. And I'm kind of with Dean on this. But then again, the show must go on. And Sam is not going to let it go. He made that very clear in the last episode. He's not letting this go. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. Before we get started, full episode reactions on Patreon, link in the description. Check it out if you want to. And let's go. Also, like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel so I can do this more because I love it. And drop your comments. I love reading them and I love replying. So, with that said, it is time to get started. Here we go. Pierpont Inn, established 1930. Vacancy. I like that sign. Very pretty wooden sign. I like that building. It's pretty.
Still can't believe you're closing, Miss Thompson. My parents got engaged here. My grandparents, too.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Has a lot of history here, then.
He's gonna take our toys?
Only the ones you don't play with anymore.
Oh, dolls. I don't like dolls. I find them creepy. It's the same thing I think it's the same with clowns. It's the same reaction. Something that should appear human, but isn't really. Although I can appreciate dolls more because it's more like an artist's representation. Hey, wait, what? Where did the little figure go? Oh. The head was on back. Oh. And his head is completely turned around, it said in the subtitles, just like the doll in the dollhouse. Now this is interesting.
Don't look! Yes.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, color me intrigued. Ava's missing, yeah.
Okay.
Wonder what was up with that.
Thanks, Alan.
He was collected by some demon. Maybe the demon.
Then a few days ago, guy falls down the stairs, head turns a complete 180. Which isn't exactly normal, you know?
No. How the heck would that ever happen naturally?
Not the patented Sam Winchester way, is it? Angst and droopy music and staring out the rainy windows.
Come on, dude.
I'm the one who told her to go back home. Now her fiance's dead.
Oh, Sam, don't. You can't take responsibility for this. It's not on you.
I'm not giving up on her, but I'm not gonna let other people die either.
It's good.
We gotta save as many people as we can.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
Wow. That attitude is just way too healthy for me.
Yes, not dysfunctional enough for Dean.
I never get to work jobs like this. Old school haunted houses, you know?
Yeah.
Fog, secret passageways.
It's not that old, though. It's like 80 years old, then, I guess. If this was around 2010, it's not very old. But then it's America. Nothing is very old in America.
You see this pattern here? That's a quincunx. It's a 5-spot.
Okay. What does that mean?
It's used for hoodoo spell work, isn't it?
Right.
Don't you think this place is a little too, white meat for hoodoo?
Yeah. Although servants, like cleaners and cooks, like back in the days, back in the 1930s and 40s, could have left it.
Well, congratulations. You could be some of our final guests.
Yeah.
Sounds vaguely ominous.
No, they're just closing down. Yeah, I figured that was what the guy in the opening was there about. Collecting dolls. He was just packing the place up.
So, king-size bed?
What? No. 2 singles. We're just brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What do you mean that we look the type?
Who's the top in the relationship, Dean?
Sherwin, could you show these gentlemen to their rooms?
Let me guess. Antiquers?
Oh, yeah, they have a type. Yeah, I see. That's why she assumed a king, because apparently get a lot of gay couples here going antiquing.
2 different vice presidents laid their heads on our pillows. My parents worked here. I practically grew up here.
Oh, that's great. Then he has probably a lot of information for us. If he can stay alive, that is. Come on, dude. It's America. You got a tip.
Cheap out on me, are you, boy?
It's not like you work for the money, Dean.
That's normal. Why the hell would anyone stay here?
Yeah, I mean, it's a piece of history, I guess. I wonder whose wedding dress it is, but I'm sure there's a reason.
And victim number 2 was Larry Williams, moving some stuff out to Goodwill.
Well, there's a connection.
Ah, Goodwill.
Maybe someone here doesn't want to leave, and they're using hoodoo to fight back.
Who do you think a witch doctor
Very
is?
possible.
Susan lady?
It doesn't seem likely.
No, actually not possible. I mean, possible, I guess, but I think the thing left on the vase or whatever was left there a long time ago. There's nothing to suggest that it's fresh, you know.
Hey.
Sam still hasn't recovered his broken hand.
More hoodoo.
Yeah, and that also looks very old. Or, again, very old is relative, you know.
Hi. Everything okay with your room?
Yeah, everything's great.
Good.
Yeah, just wondering where's a good antiquing spot.
Well, I was just in the middle of packing, so...
Hey, are those antique dolls?
Oh my god, they're actually going that angle.
Got a major doll collection back home, don't you? Huh?
Big time.
Thank you, Sam.
He's not gonna tell you this, but he's always dressing him up in these little tiny outfits, and I mean, you'd make his day. She would, huh? Huh?
Yeah, huh? Oh.
This is a lot of dolls. And they're nice, you know. They're not super creepy at all.
Holy moly, that is a lot.
But they've been in the family forever. A lot of sentimental value.
What is this? The hotel?
That's a big dollhouse.
His head got twisted around. Maybe Maggie did it.
No, neither of us did it. Grandma would get mad if we broke them.
Tyler, she would...
Grandma?
Grandma Rose, these were all her toys.
Oh, really? Where's Grandma Rose now?
Dead?
Up in her room.
Okay. Never mind.
Mother's been very sick, and she's not taking any visitors.
Are we doing a Psycho reference?
What sort of renovations are you planning?
They never told you?
Told me what?
Miss Thompson, we plan on demolishing the hotel.
Oh, that's sad.
I see.
Yeah. The cost of progress, I guess. Oh my, you're in trouble, dude. I love this. This is so creepy. Oh my word. That's a sturdy ceiling fan.
That's awful. He was a guest?
He worked for the company that bought the place.
Yeah, and then he got hung just after he told the owner that he was going to demolish. They were going to demolish the place.
Full refund.
No thanks. I don't scare that easy.
Yeah, we know.
There's been another one. Some guy just hung himself in his room.
Yeah, I saw.
We gotta figure.
What's going on, Sam?
You're bossy.
What?
You're bossy.
Are you drunk?
I couldn't save him.
What are you talking about? You didn't know. You couldn't have done anything.
That's an excuse, Dean.
Why are you being so incredibly melodramatic, Sam?
All right, time for bed. Come on, Sasquatch. Come on.
Sasquatch.
And if I ever turn into something that I'm not, you have to kill me.
Same.
We've already established that he's not going to do that.
Yeah, well, Dad's an ass.
Ooh.
You never should have said anything. I mean, you don't do that. You don't lay that kind of crap on your kids.
I agree with you, Dean.
Please, Dean, you're the only one who can do it. Promise.
Don't ask that of me.
Dean, please. You have to promise me.
No, he's not gonna.
I promise.
That's a lie, Dean, and you know it. You're never gonna do that. Your family. Like, and of course, family means different things to different people, but to Dean, it's like everything.
Find any good antiques?
No. No. Got distracted.
Yeah.
So, poor guy. Huh? Killing himself.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing seems to be going around lately.
Oh, this is like The Shining, actually. Right, this scene is especially.
If people only knew what's gone on in some of those rooms they've checked into.
You know a lot about the place, don't you?
Yes, he does. So talk to
I'd love to
him.
hear some stories.
You should never say that to an old man.
Well, I mean, old people have a lot of experience. They have a lot of interesting stories to tell.
Well, this is Rose's home. It's been in the family over a century. Used to be the family estate.
Oh, so it's older.
What's wrong with her?
It's not my business to say.
Is Rose actually alive? Or is it like Psycho? I have done a reaction for Psycho. It's on the channel. Yeah, there it is. Oh, the nanny.
Marie, she looked after Rose more than her own mother.
That's where it came from. All makes sense. Hoodoo. Black nanny.
You know, there's a really good hangover remedy. It's a greasy pork sandwich served up in a dirty ashtray.
That sounds awful.
She had a Creole nanny who wore a hoodoo necklace. Oh.
So you think she taught Rose hoodoo?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I can totally get on board with that.
I think it's time we talk to Rose then.
Oh, you need to brush your teeth first.
Clear?
Mm-hmm.
These people. These guys and their lack of respect for privacy. But then again, they need to solve cases. I hope Grandma Rose is alive. Because I'm not sure. I mean, who sits in a room like this? just staring at the wall.
Rose?
No, she is there.
Rose?
What's going on here?
This woman's had a stroke.
Yeah, but hoodoo's hands-on.
Yeah.
You gotta mix herbs and chant and build an altar.
So clearly not her.
Heck, maybe it's not even hoodoo.
You know she could be faking.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Poke her with a stick?
Sam was joking.
I want you out of my hotel in 2 minutes or I'm calling the cops.
Can't do that. We have a case to solve. They actually left.
But Maggie says we're not allowed to move.
Yeah? Tyler.
Oh, she's imaginary.
Maggie is imaginary. You're too.
Or she's not imaginary. She's a ghost.
I don't like her.
You leave her alone. Tyler needs her mom. I guess that was kind of obvious. Oh no. It does appear to be a ghost. Or poltergeist. Like, I'm not imagining right. It is very similar to The Shining in like appearance and tone and like just... There was the scene in the bar. And this with the swing set and like... Just general the nature, the vibe. Looks like Maggie's trying to take care of mom so her playmate doesn't go away. Like, you know what's got to be the worst about all stuff like this, which happens to these people in these episodes? Who the heck do you call? Who do you talk to try and get help? Because you can't call the cops. They're gonna be like, what the heck are you smoking, lady?
Come on, let's get inside. Let's go, come on. You want the truth?
Of course.
Well, at first we thought it was some sort of a hoodoo curse. But that out there, that was definitely a spirit.
Oh, I'm so glad I got it right.
You're insane.
Hey, you wanted the truth. I'm learning. I'm becoming a hunter too.
So what if Rose was working hoodoo, but not to hurt anyone, to protect them?
She was using the 5-spot urns to ward off the spirit.
Right, until she had a stroke
Oh.
and she couldn't.
That was the actual point of it. They did say that at the start.
Believe what you want, all right? But the fact is, you and your family are in danger, all right? So you need to clear everybody out of here.
That's language she can understand, at least.
I only have one daughter.
One?
I thought Tyler had a sister named Maggie.
Maggie's imaginary.
Nah, not that imaginary, I don't think. Oh, are they sisters? Rose and Maggie? I'm so bad at names.
Can we have a tea party? We can have lots of tea parties.
Yes.
Forever.
I was gonna say that. Forever and ever. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Spirit is
Tyler!
upset.
Tyler!
Check the dollhouse. There might be clues there as to where they are.
My mom had a sister named Margaret. She barely spoke about
Yes.
it.
Did Margaret happen to die here when she was a kid?
She drowned in the pool.
Ain't that just perfect? Oh my god, there it is. That is her. Oh, Maggie wants a playmate that will stay here forever and ever. That's why they're in the pool house.
I'm scared.
It's okay. All you have to do is jump.
Yeah. And then we can be together. Forever and ever.
Is there another entrance?
How is the glass that hard? I mean, I guess spirit. It's not physically shut. It's spiritually shut.
Stay back. Son of a bitch.
Try harder. What's going on? Did Rose die? Well done, Sam.
Tyler, do you see Maggie anywhere?
No, she's gone.
No, she didn't die. She just called Maggie to her. Somehow.
Really do that for me?
Yeah. I mean, what kind of life is this?
Don't worry, honey. We're leaving in 2 minutes. We just gotta get Grandma.
You don't need to.
Seems like it.
Well, where the hell did she go?
There is your answer, boys. But I mean, so is there going to be 2 spirits at this hotel now, killing everyone who tries to tear it down?
Tyler, you're sure Maggie's not around anymore?
I'm sure I'd see her.
Okay. Guess that's good enough then, I guess.
Must be over.
Yeah, Maggie finally found an eternal playmate.
Thank you.
I'm just concerned what it means when, like, if the hotel gets torn down. What will that mean if they lose? Like, she has a playmate, but this is her playground. The hotel.
You know what I mean?
You were wasted.
But you weren't. And you promised.
Yeah, I don't know about that promise, dude. I mean, he was lying, but apparently Sam is gonna try to hold him to it. Yeah, Dean, what are you gonna do? It is, like, so obvious that he just completely rejects any possibility of it. Like, it's not an option in his mind whatsoever. No, she looks similar to Tyler. Ah, maybe that's why Tyler could see Maggie, because she was very similar to Rose. That makes sense. I was wondering why only she could.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, there they go. The problem seems solved for now, but what about when the hotel gets demolished? Well, maybe it will be fine if she's tied to a place, but no, I don't know. And there is the end screen. I made sure I know now, like I know the things to watch out for. If it says soon on the screen, then stop. Or if not, go until executive producers Eric Kripke, Robert Singer show up on screen. Wait until then. Don't stop before. I've learned. So, that was episode 11. And I enjoyed that. I don't know if the Shining vibe was intentional, but it was definitely there, right? It must have been intentional. Like, you could have forgiven it for being like, you could have said that it was incidental if it didn't have the bar scene, I think. Because the bar scene makes it like completely a homage to The Shining. Which also was a story where one member of the family saw things that weren't natural. Or how do you put it? Had run-ins with ghosts or something. I like this episode though. It was fun. It was fun to get like a conventional supernatural episode, you know? Like there's been 2 episodes that have been kinda, well, different. With Croatoan, that was very different. It was still like, no, it wasn't really a case. It was kind of a case, but it was like, it was different. It was not like normal episodes. And then what followed was just a run-in with Gordon. And that's not a normal episode either. It's not a case to solve. Although, kind of was with the guy who was shanked by Gordon. But anyways, this is more conventional. This is more normal, you know? And it was great fun. I enjoyed it. One thing I don't know is how old the house was, because it felt old, but the sign said established 1930, but apparently it was not a hotel the entire time. Apparently it was something, it was a manor before that. But I wonder how old it was. Couldn't have been that old though, because I mean, it's America. And America doesn't really have old things. Like by comparison, Kalmar, which is the closest fairly large city to where I live, has like, and the entire municipality, I don't know how many in the actual city, but the municipality has 70,000 people. And like, that's not a lot of people, of course, but it's like, it's Sweden, so there's not a lot of people anywhere. But by comparison, like the Kalmar Castle, because Kalmar used to be the capital, the capital of Sweden, but way back. But the castle in Kalmar was first built during the 12th century. Like that was when the first pieces of it came together. And there's still stuff left of it. It was just a guard tower at that point, but it... Like, so... There's not a whole lot of old stuff in America, shall we say. But yeah, I wonder how old that place was. It seemed relatively old. And I like that. I like old buildings. I like history. Very much, actually. Something that was awesome about the episode as well, that I found so hilarious, was in the beginning when they arrived. And I missed her name, the owner. But she assumed that they were a gay couple and going antiquing. And the guy who helped them with the bags, he also assumed that. And I thought that was just so adorable. It's like they know their clientele at this point. And I found that was sweet. And oh my god, the bit with Dean claiming that Sam loves dolls, that was also awesome. That was great fun. So yeah, that was an enjoyable episode. Had a lot of fun elements. The Sam getting drunk out of nowhere felt a bit forced to me. I don't know if anyone else got that feeling. Like it felt like it came out of nowhere. Like, I know it's weighing on him, the news about his so-called destiny or whatever, but it felt like it went from 0 to 100 real quick. I can understand him spiraling out of control and descending into like going on a bender eventually, but it felt rushed, if you ask me. That's like the only criticism I have. And it's a small one. Because I mean, I loved the episode still. It's just, did anyone else get that feeling? Or was it just me? Maybe I missed something, I don't know. Maybe it was completely justified and timing appropriate. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Leave them down below in the comments, please. But with that said, I'm done for today. I thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. But until then, peace out.